Good morning. Hey, all you beautiful, amazing folks out there. So I was just talking to Patrick last night on the phone, and we're always talking in visual pictures just because that's kind of how my brain works. And he's so loving and kind to go ahead and speak in those kind of terms because that's the way that I communicate the best. And we were talking about how, in this life, we tend to think about throwing an anchor overboard in a boat as a way to stay grounded. And the more I thought about that, and I began to think about what an anchor really was in my life, I began to see it as my past and the way I used to react in relationships and the way I used to communicate. And so when a storm hits, it is very natural from my previous thinking to drop that anchor overboard and hold on to what I've always known, as if somehow that was going to help keep me afloat. But I want you to think about this just for this talk in just a little bit different kind of way. When a storm hits in the middle of the ocean, or in a body of water, the very last thing you want to do is drop an anchor overboard. Why? Because it's going to hold you to the floor of that body of water. And as those waves come up, they will completely overtake your vessel. Because you are held to something that doesn't move, and the water is moving up and down. In this life, we face storms every single day. And if we anchor down and hold on to how we've always done things, we will surely sink. However, if we cut that anchor where it is tied to our vessel, our life, and we allow ourselves to move to and fro with the storm, that doesn't mean that we're okay with being sunk. That just means that we're not going to fight the situation that's happening in front of us. And we use our vessel, our life's ability to navigate through the storm, rising and falling with the waves, with the hard times, with the disappointments, with the mistakes, and we allow ourselves to move to and fro freely, not anchored down to the base of how we've always done it, then we will find that storm will not seem near as difficult, and it surely will not sink us. Today, cut the anchor on how you've always done things. If it's not worked out, clearly it's not right for you. Cut the anchor on your past. Cut the anchor on the ways you've always communicated that never really worked out, and allow yourself to navigate on the power that lives within you to get through the storm that you are facing. I love you so much, and I hope you have an extraordinary day. Word.